All right, what's up, guys? I'm here to do a quick video review of the SURPHY iPhone case. This is for my iPhone XS, the regular size. It's on Amazon, just came in the mail. It was $10.99 at the time of my ordering on Amazon Prime. This is the matte black with the red accent buttons. Um, I've been using the leather case from Apple, but over time I've had this for, well, since the day of the launch of the phone launch, so maybe a little less than a year now. It's showing a good amount of wear and tear, and leather does wear nicely, but some of these, you see they're like dots and stuff, and impressions don't look great. Scratches here in the leather don't look great. I personally don't like that the cutout is on the bottom here as well. I kind of like the full closure of this case, of this SURPHY case. So I'm going to give this a try. We'll see how it works. Simple instructions here, some basic drop protection. I like that the back is semi-translucent and it's a matte finish, so no fingerprints or anything like that. Supports wireless charging, which I use all the time in the office. I have a wireless charger at my desk. Just plop it on throughout the day, and by the time I leave the office, it's ready to go. So yeah, let's give this a open. Okay. Cool. So right off the bat, it's a really nice soft feel. Again, it's not going to attract fingerprints or anything. The sides are like a hardened plastic. These red buttons are really nice. The only concern I have right now is that a lot of the phones that are iPhone X or XS or 10s that they advertise for, they're not exactly the same, right? So I'm not sure if you're familiar, but the iPhone 10 and the 10s have slightly shifted over cameras. So I'm hoping that this fits the 10s. All the reviews on Amazon only showed that it worked for, well, it didn't really specify. People said it fit perfect, didn't specify whether they had a 10 or 10s. And yeah, it was kind of mixed reviews. Some say it was perfect, some say the camera cutout didn't fit. So kind of doing this review to help people out. Just to confirm, this is the 10s, not the regular 10. It's the 10s. So this is like the new camera setup. So we'll see how that goes. Let me pop this off. Just kind of wipe off some of the dust that's collected in here. The one thing I like about this case, the Apple leather case, is that the inside is like a nice felt. In the past, I used to use a Spigen case that used to leave like imprints, because Spigen has these like grids and stuff, and it's like a cool design and whatnot, but it leaves like imprints on your phone, so you could see all those lines. So on this phone, you could see that the felt fabric has left this thing absolutely pristine. So yeah, really good stuff. I'm hoping that this case, doesn't damage it, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So let me pop this side in first. Pretty simple. And yeah, the camera cutout's pretty good. I think they made the cutout big enough to fit the S, the 10 and the 10s, because you could see that there's a bit of a gap. Yeah, but it's large enough to cover the 10 and, over to the right enough that the 10s fits. On the right side of the camera, it's very, very snug, but, it still fits. I think, as long as it doesn't pop up here and like shows a little bubble, because I've seen some of the cases that are not made specifically for the 10s go over the camera hump, and obviously that's really not usable, so I don't really recommend those. But kind of tilting the camera down here to see this, but if I lay the camera flat or the phone flat, it's really nice that there's no much movement here. It's like kind of rubbery, but soft to the touch. I just wanted to check when I put it down, will my camera hit the floor? And it won't. It's raised up just enough. Same with the lip here on the sides. It's raised just enough so that if you put the phone flat face down, It's not going to touch the surface of the table or whatnot. So this is a pretty good fit. Some little, this is parts of the rubber that's kind of peeling off. I think that's to be expected, given that, there's going to be a soft layer over it. I don't think I want to try scratching it just yet, but over time, I'm sure this is going to, wear out nicely. But yeah, this is a review of the SURPHY smartphone case from Amazon. Again, it's $10. I'll put a link in the description, but this is really cool. Translucent back, very, very soft to the touch. It's almost like a silicone feel. Not sure if you guys have seen the silicone cases that Apple makes, but they're super soft, and like you can put it in your pocket and it won't come out with lint or anything. And it's like semi-transparent, so you could still see the Apple logo, which is great. The red accents are super sleek. I really like this a lot. I mean, everybody has the same cases, right? Everyone with a black iPhone has a black case, and this really makes it stand out. Oh, one thing to note here, looking at the speaker grills, it's a little, they're obviously not made for the 10s. Again, the 10 I believe have dual speaker setup like that, so this is covering this slightly, but let's take a look at the sound quality. Whoop, see if making a difference. Yeah. So yeah, I believe the 10s has the main speaker grill here, and that's like kind of fake exhaust, if you will. But when I put my finger over, I can feel the vibration of the sound on this side, but nothing on here. So the fact that it's covering this, I don't think is going to be a major deal breaker, or it's going to affect their sound quality at all. All the sound comes from here, and then the stereo sound comes from this side as well. So overall, really good case. The buttons, yeah, it's a little, it's tactile, but the power button, definitely decent tactile feel. The up volume, very good tactile feel. The down button on this one is a little weak. Maybe I have a bit of a, not a defect, but just slight variant where it's like a little messed up. But this one's a little bit, the down button's a little bit squishier than the top, but yeah, you could tell. Not sure if the sound will pick up, but I can tap on this. You could see that the plastic piece is moving around here, so it's more tactile. This one's more like squishy. But not a deal breaker. Still a great case. I could press up, down, so really good stuff. Do I recommend the case? Sure. Day one, minute 10 into it, it's a pretty good feel. I love the aesthetics of it, and it looks good. It's gonna do what it's doing. It's protecting the phone itself. It's protecting the screen when I put it down. It's protecting the camera when I put it this way. So, I'd recommend this case for $10 or $10.99 on Amazon with Prime shipping. Came in about, I think, 2 days, but I ordered it, in the evening. So pretty good shipping. I'll put a link to the description in the, or put a link to the product in the description so you can take a look at it yourself. But really good stuff. Yeah, that's it for the review. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. Thanks.